Morning Tobago right here on Tobago Updates. I am your host, Shenell Felix. And whenever you see me sitting here, it's because we're about to have those conversations that you want to have while I ask those questions that you want asked. But before we get into this morning's interesting conversations, I want to let you know this morning that we are continuing to talk all about that budget presentation that was made by Councillor Petal Roberts, who is the Secretary for Finance in the Tobago House of Assembly. If you have been watching this morning, you know that we have been speaking with a number of experts in a number of industry as it pertains to that budget presentation. This morning, I have the privilege of chatting with another expert who is no stranger to us here on Good Morning Tobago. This morning, I'm chatting with economist Dr. Vanus James. Good morning.
Morning, but
Good
Shenell.
morning, and it is a pleasure to have you, Dr. James. I know this is your season, this is your time when you're paying a lot of attention to what's being said and what's being done as it pertains to Tobago's economic future. Now, yesterday we had the maiden budget presentation speech done by Councillor Petal and Roberts, and overall, we've been hearing a number of reviews from a number of different sectors. She came in yesterday and Tobago is asking for 5.9 as opposed to 5.1. And she's used the justification of Tobago's population share of the national population and justifies that Tobago deserves this. Do you think that this justification will be honored this time around as it pertains to what Tobago is given?
You have to either get the Dispute Resolution Commission reconvened so that it could make an evaluation for you, or you have to produce serious data to show that the population of Tobago has grown, and then get the government in Trinidad to make a pronouncement on the adjustment of the dispute resolution share as assigned. So it's not just wishful thinking, is it?
Well, yes, but what I'm asking, do you think that they would honor this request based on the justification? I know that the dispute resolution committee, has their place, and we have the upper and the lower limit. But do you think, seeing that there's a new administration at the central government level, that they would be honoring this justification?
For it, you will have to be lawless effectively to do so. You will have to, the central government, just like the T.H.A, must pay attention to what the law requires. What the dispute resolution pronounced has become part of the law essentially. And if you want to change what it pronounced, you have to go to the commission or go to the parliament and adjust it. So I don't see any basis on which you could just move the share to 5.9% without evidence, remember, Trinidad is involved in this too. You have to have fairness for Trinidad and fairness for Tobago. So you need the CSO data on the population, on the Tobago population, to get to the population share. That's what we did in the Dispute Resolution Commission. And then you have to say the minimum share would have to change because the population has changed. May I point out, though, that if the population has changed in the way that is anticipated by the requested share, it has implications for other things in this budget that I'd like to draw your attention to when we get there.
Well, excellent. I mean, even